are set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. The Yanks will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Carlos Carrasco gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees.
Now batting, Derek Jeter, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do. And one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Into the box, Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Here it comes, 0-2. To short. To his right, Lindor. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Stepping into the box, David Rosario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side. Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. Rosario can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. In the air to straightaway right. Polito is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So a fairly painless top of the first. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Andy Pettitte gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, it's not an easy thing to do to get a sweep on the road. And hey, Dero, a 4-game sweep on a roadie, that's doubly tough to do.
Dan, that might happen once a year. Are you kidding me? To come into someone else's house and to steal 4 straight games? Can you imagine what that plane flight's going to be like if they steal this one?
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The temptation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. One out, nobody on.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Jim Thome. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Jeter will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
In now is the Yankees DH, Don Mattingly. 2 hits and 13 at-bats in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Carrasco pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Bell. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Now let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
1-1 the count now. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit at third. Taken in by Encarnacion. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Into the box, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Leonis Martin, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Sandy Alomar.
In now for Cleveland, Sandy Alomar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Martin stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Cesar Polito, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Ball and 2 strikes.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Riding in once again, Torres.
Leading off with the Yankees, the second baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Settling in now, David Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 28 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now back, designated hitter, Don Mattingly.
In now, Don Mattingly. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Jim Thome. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Albert Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Oh, he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Bell. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 25.
Standing in, Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Bell coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. One man out now in the Cleveland fifth, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. And the pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. To his left, Rosario. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Adam Simber takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Polito will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. So digging in now, Sandy Alomar will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Cesar Polito. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
This is foul right side. The 1-1 home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Tribe has clawed back a bit. It's now a 4-2 score. seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Ro. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. To his right, Gregorius on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A ball hit hard to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Albert Bell. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. A 2-0 count to the Indians' left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Ramirez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. The Yankees 4 and the Indians 2. Back here in Cleveland, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Tomei is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is popped up. Encarnacion is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. The Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box now, Leonis Martin. Stanton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Sandy Alomar.
Striding in for the Indians, Sandy Alomar, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Into the box, Cesar Polito. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Roberto Alomar.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Number 25.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, David Rosario. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Grounded to third. There to play it is Encarnacion. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still all square at 4 apiece. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Roberto Alomar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays with the launch angles. Guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 0-2 once more. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
Digging in, Jim Thome 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Hender's here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Into the box now, Albert Bell, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. The Yankees are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by one going late on to the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 5-4 Tribe. Bob Wickman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Don Mattingly.
Digging in, Don Mattingly. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Ripped on the ground to first. Tomac takes it in. And he'll take this on to first. And they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game
now
on
batting,
the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Simber wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Bob Wickman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.